What's going on, family? Listen, I want to say this on record. The cause of our frustration in our relationships are many. There's so many different reasons as to why we may be experiencing chronic frustrations in our relationships. But the sad part about it is this. A lot of times we are unaware as to why. We have become more responsive to the what rather than the why. Because this is what it is. The what focuses on the symptoms while the why gets to the root. And a lot of times we don't want to do the root work, because when we do the root work, there may be some things that will be revealed to us. There will be revelations that we will receive that will cause us to be accountable and have to make adjustments that we may not want to make. And so today I want to give you 4 reasons to consider as to why you may be experiencing chronic frustrations in your relationships. I'll see you in a minute. So here it is. I want to give you 4 reasons as to why you may be experiencing chronic frustrations in your relationships. And number 1 is this: a scarcity mentality, right? A scarcity mentality. This is the mind that says there is not enough good men or good women out there, so I might as well accept this, right? It's a mindset that says I will accept less than my best. It's a mindset that says I am unhappy with this relationship. I am unhappy with what is being presented to me. But because of a shortage, a shortage out there, and because of my need for companionship and love, I would rather deal with this than to go without. I would rather put up with this because compared to what it could be worse. And so it's a scarcity mindset. And if you're a believer in Christ like I am, then you understand this, that God provides all of our needs according to his riches. It's the understanding that, listen, the God that I serve does not have a limited resource. The God that I serve is not low on inventory, right? This inventory includes the man or the woman that is best for me. So this is the perspective that we as believers must have. And so I want you to consider that. Number 2, silent and unreal expectations. These are expectations that you have not communicated, you have not articulated to your partner. And so you continually be frustrated when they're not meeting these expectations. But I want you to consider this. Have you clearly articulated and communicated what it is that you expect? And sometimes if you're truthful, you might say, you know what, maybe I kind of just assume that they just should know that, right? And so we got to be careful about that. Another aspect of expectations is this: we continually put expectations on individuals who have already demonstrated and revealed to us that they do not have the capacity to meet those expectations. These are individuals who may not be mature, right? They may need some growing to do. And if we continually put expectations on them that they don't have the capacity to meet, I'm going to tell you right now, the byproduct of unmet expectations is frustrations, right? And how many times have we been in relationships where we continually be frustrated, like, why do they keep doing this? Why are they not doing this? But realistically, have we communicated it, or have we put an expectation on a person who doesn't even have the capacity in this season to fulfill? The third one, seduced by potential. See, a lot of times we are seduced by the potential that we see. This is us being attracted to, being drawn to, being in love with what could be while ignoring what is now. Oh, that's dangerous. Because there's nothing wrong with wanting a person to grow and to become all that you see that they have the possibility to be. But you can't do that blindly while ignoring the fruit that tree is showing right now. And you have to make adjustments, and you have to manage that relationship according to the fruit, not according to the potential that you pray and hope will become a reality. And the last one, number 4, significant value difference. This means that you two values are not in alignment. There is a significant difference. They value this, you value that. And one of the reasons as to why we will experience chronic frustrations in our relationships is because we value things differently. In relationships, we have to have value alignment. We have to. Now, if you choose not to, then what you're doing is you're acknowledging and you're signing up to be disappointed, to be frustrated. So we must do the homework to assess a person's values. Do they share the same values as I share? Do they value the same things? That's important. And so those are the 4 things I want you to consider. This list is not exhaustive, but I want you to work through some of these, right? And I want you to ask yourself, what area am I experiencing chronic frustrations in my relationships? Now, what am I going to do about it? What are the adjustments that I'm going to do and make? Listen, I pray that this blesses you. I pray that this helps you, that you will apply it to your life, that you will make it a priority to grow and make the adjustments that need to be made in your relationships. I pray that for you. And until next time, I'll see you.